What's up, YouTube? So it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is now the weekend. My days are off when you're seeing this, so you may be seeing this on like a Tuesday or something. But I promise you, I started actually before August 1st, but I didn't drop the videos until August 1st, so the days are just going to look a little bit off to you. But I have been doing them every day. That's for sure. And today I didn't do them in the morning, as you can see, but it's all good because on the weekend I don't get up as early. I get up like an hour later than I normally do. During the week I get up about 6, maybe slightly earlier, and then on the weekend it's like 7:30 ish, just depending on what I got to do and how much rest I need. I did get some good rest last night. I felt good when I woke up this morning. I had to go get my labs read to me and talk to the doctor to figure out what's going on. Right now, it's nothing, anything serious. It's just really, honestly, to get down to it, it's inflammation and stress and more lifestyle things, and also just I haven't been keeping up with my nutrition, which I've talked about before on here, and so I'm getting back into my habits of better nutrition and lowering my stress levels and taking more antioxidant foods and things like that to help. I also have like a skin rash, which it runs in my family because I've always heard them being allergic to the sun. And then I'm like, why do people wear long sleeve shirts and stuff? Well, if you're allergic to the sun, then you have to, because otherwise you're going to have these rash and breakout and all this stuff. And my mom, she has like serious allergic reactions. So I don't want to get to that level, and it looks painful and everything like that. My rashes are just like patchy, and sometimes they can be a little itchy, but nothing too serious. I do know, like, when I was eating well and doing all the things back in Texas, I didn't have that during the summertime. But like I said, I've been slacking off, so I have, this inflammation in my body, and that will cause some other things if I don't take care of it, which is why I'm like jumping on it right now, because I'm noticing it and I'm like, all right, I can't keep eating out. I can't keep doing the stress levels. I can't keep doing all these other things. I'm just trying to push through because that will have long-term effects, and I'm not there. I won't be there. I'm not going to allow that. So anyway, that's what's going on. So I had to go to the doctor and get my test results and everything like that, and just talk to him. And so I'll just do a little bit of iron, but it's going to be more nutrition. I mean, I can take the supplements, but if I incorporate it more in my foods, then I won't need to do all of that. So I'm working on my plan, my nutrition protocol that I'm going to be doing for like at least the next 2 months to 3 months. I'll do it for the 8 weeks and then see how I'm doing and make adjustments to continue on. But it'll be like a reset, and and from there, I'll be back into my routine of my meals and things that will have the correct nutrients in them, and I'm doing it on a more consistent basis, so then my body can start to allow it to flow and produce it itself and all that other stuff. Because when you don't, then it starts to store things, and then now you're going to be deficient, and it's not. Also, gut health is important because then you're not absorbing the nutrients. That's really big. A lot of people, we can eat healthy and all this, but if we're not absorbing it, it doesn't help. It's not going into your body. It's just going to come right back out. And so the absorption, that's the whole gut health that I'm talking about, is working on being able to absorb the foods that I'm eating and lower that inflammation so that my body can get into a state to where it can receive that nutrition, where it can feel safe to process all of that through my body, and it doesn't need to store it, and it doesn't need to be on guard. So just all the things, all the inner workings, and I'm going to take you along, of course, but I'm working on my protocol today. I'm going to be diving into my Q3 goals and all of that stuff, and just the rest of the year basically on the goals and the direction that I'm going to, my focuses, my main focuses. And so, that's what's going on this weekend. I just stopped by the store to grab something to drink, and as I work on my protocol, and then I'm going to the gym, and I don't have anything to do today, just what I want to do. And so I'm just going to go to the gym and do a little workout, and then get in the sauna, and then work on all these things that I'm talking about. And later today, the plan is to just rest, maybe watch a movie and or do something creative, some artwork or something like that. But I'm gonna get off here. It is late, but I needed to do this video before I do anything else and keep forgetting and putting it off. I got up, got dressed, and got out for the doctor, and I didn't want to record it while I was sitting there at the doctor, and that took probably 2 hours, a little over 2 hours there. And yeah, so here we are now. And I want to enjoy my weekend too. I also find enjoyment through coming up with these protocols, through doing my goals and working on my planner and stuff like that. And so that part will be enjoyable for me. But taking time to actually just relax and do nothing, which is like watching a movie or creating, doing some sort of artwork, I'm making that time, putting that time to the side. What is it called? Just time blocking it, and allotting that time for it. So nothing else can go in there, and I'm not going to put it off. It's going to happen. But that's what's going on. And then tomorrow I'll be editing the next long form video, and I will actually publish the first long form. So you will have already seen that if you're subscribed. If not, go ahead and subscribe now so that you don't miss out on that. And if you are new or you haven't seen that long form, it's called The Sacred Pause. The title's not going to be called just that, but that's the topic, The Sacred Pause. And it's when you feel lost, when you feel stuck in life, when you're not sure, when you don't have clarity. It's actually a pause. It's an initiation before you move into your next self. It's a time for you to reevaluate everything, to look at yourself and to see where you need to make the adjustments. And it's something that you shouldn't run from, because that is your chance. That is your opportunity. It's like a symptom, like the skin rash, to be like, hey, we need to look at this. You're going to keep letting this happen and keep acting like it's not happening and keep going. It's going to get worse, or are we going to change and do something about it? So that's the first long form video that I'm putting out in a while. So go ahead and check that out. I'll actually have the pop-up come up here too. And go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, give me a like. I would love it. You help me and motivate me when you do that. And leave me a comment if you can. If you know anything about any of the nutrition, any of the iron deficiencies, anything you got to say about that, let me know. Or if it is something that you want to look into, if you're having some issues and you're not quite sure about, let's talk about it. I will go on this journey together. But I really do appreciate you all who are watching and liking and sharing and all that good stuff. But yeah, just remember to shine, to breathe, to smile, to dance, to laugh, whatever the thing is that will bring you joy today, even for a moment. Take that pause in your car, take that pause in the shower, whenever you need it. This is your reminder. And if you're doing your one habit when you're following along, if you're not, we're doing one habit, small habit, whether it's saying some things you're grateful for, talking to yourself nicely, whatever the small thing is, going for a walk, whatever it is, this is your chance to do it when you see my video pop up. So do your one small habit. This is your reminder. I'm about to go to the gym to do my habit. That's a big one. But y'all take care. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.